Alright, hello Roa, thank you for coming in, much appreciated. Got something a little new tonight. Thank you for Demon First as well. I don't know if you guys heard, yeah, I'm unmuted. So I muted the BGM so I can talk for a sec. I don't know if anybody heard this or not. I think I kind of spread it around a little bit. I tried as much as I could. I got a new PNG. And since I won a new PNG from a friend and I really liked it, I figured why not give it a test drive tonight. So since I'm back and I'm honestly feeling really good, I wanted to give it a try. So it's not a full motion, it's just a PNG model, but I finally have my first gender bend model. So
and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Kokomi, please. I'm trying to talk. But yeah, so here's my first gender bend model. I hope you guys like it. Where the hell am I? I forgot I'm not in a Discord call. I might be stupid. Hang on a minute. I forgot I have to be in a Discord call for my reactive to work. I'm not smart sometimes. Do I want to go? Let me just use the reactive channel for now. Did that work now? Yep, I'm back. There we go. So this is Femsoji. I always wanted to have a model like this, and I really like it. It's really cute, and it's still very much me, with the very chill and vibey Hawaiian shirt and all of my classic features, but it's definitely femme now, and I really like it too. So hopefully you guys don't mind the change. Like I said, I kind of like it. It's certainly not going to be a permanent thing, but it's a nice thing to have in my bag of tricks, so I can break it out whenever I feel like it. So if you like male version, don't be disappointed. It's not going anywhere, but we now have a female model as well to use, because why the heck not?
Yeah, its publishing house has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
I'm trying to find my blanket right now, and I can't. There it is. Yay, found it. Alright. I forgot. I wanted my blanket before I started stream, and then I forgot to go and get it. That was not smart to wait until I was live. I should have grabbed that first, but what do you do? But thank you for redeeming first, Roa. Much appreciated. Let's jump into some Genshin. First things first, actually. I was on with a friend, so we can return to single player. I was in another call for a bit, hanging out with some friends, so figured I'd hang out and have some fun with them. But yeah, so this is the new region of Fontaine we have. They have released more of the map. Yes, hello, Roa. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. I don't know if you heard my whole spiel about my new PNG model or not, but appreciate you stopping in to hang out. Yeah, the flowers. I really like this model. This was made for me by Bunny's roommate, Rin. She's at Psychotic Kitten. She is very, very sweet and held a PNG model raffle. I joined... I have terrible luck with raffles, and I never win them. So I just joined for the sake of supporting a friend. And she messaged me. She's like, Soji, you won. And I'm like, yeah, funny. Wait, really? I won? Like, hold up. I never win raffles. What the heck? So it was a really cool thing where I asked her, she's like, what do you want me to make? And I'm thinking, well, it was cool when we first got on a match with each other. We were playing Dead by Daylight. Last time I won a raffle, I didn't even enter. Oh yeah, didn't you say a friend? You had a friend enter you in a raffle, and you ended up winning that raffle or something? Wasn't it like that? Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think that's the way that was, wasn't it? I think so. So it's funny how stuff like that happens. You won a book. What kind of book was it? Like I said, for this, I know the first time we had played together, it was Bunny had invited me to play, and she told me Rin was going to be playing too. I thought that was super cool. So, and of course, and the next thing I know, Rin's sending me this PNG model for like Discord reactive images, and I'm like, wait, really? She went, well, yeah, here, I made this for you. I'm like, well, thank you. So I already had a version of me from her. It's fantasy fiction. It's easy reading. Oh, that's cool. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes easy reading fun is the best way to go, honestly. I can't say I hate that idea. Easy reading is sometimes a nice, relaxing way to have it. But yeah, like I said, Rin had already made me a PNG of my male version, and she asked me what I wanted to make, or what she wanted me to make her. Yeah, what I wanted her to make for me, and really cool of her to make those. Yeah, I really thought so too. So she made those originally. I didn't even ask; she just offered, which I thought was really sweet. So when I won the raffle, I'm like, here's the thing. Bunny made me that amazing gender bend artwork that I really fell in love with. And Rin had already made me a PNG of my male version. And I asked her, I'm like, well, I sent her the gender bend image that Bunny made for me. And I'm like, can you mix this with the model you made me before and just like update it to a female version? Is that possible? To which she said yes, and she made this whole thing in 3 hours. I'm not kidding. I don't know if she went back and edited the old one or something. Whatever it was, that was like, she asked me about, we were talking about what I wanted around like 11 in the morning, and this was done by like 2. I don't know how she did it that fast. I don't know how, like, it was crazy how quick she was. And she's like, thank you for giving me time to work on this. I'm like, give you time? Like, shit, I thought this was going to be a few days at minimum. And she blitzed it in like 3 hours, and it looks amazing. Makes me wonder if I can make that model in Vroid. That would be super cool. Please, you do a ton for me, Roa, with models and everything. I probably can at the same time. Well, know that it is... I'm not asking you to do that. Please don't, like, put yourself out doing it. But if you do make me something, I'm always greatly appreciative of it. Just, like, I never want to be, like, feel like I'm coercing you into making something, but if you do end up making me something, I, of course, will be greatly appreciative of it. You are always crazy with your Vroid skills, so I will definitely use the absolute shit out of it if you do make it. I can promise that for sure. But, like, seriously, this is such a cool thing. I'm kind of exploring who I am as a person now that I'm on my own a bit, and I can be a little more expressive of who I am, and I have a side of me that wouldn't mind just, looking nicer and trying to be a little bit more gentle. So a femme PNG kind of is a nice way to represent that. And I know I've been a little bit high and excited about it tonight right off the bat, but honestly, this is the first night since Saturday that I haven't had a stress headache. Hey, at least I'll have a fellow Vroid feminine model user. That is true. You definitely won't be alone on that anymore. I will definitely use it if you make something like that. That would be really cool. Like I said, I really like having this, this like femme mode. It feels nice having like a... There are a lot of nights where I want to be lo-fi and like a little more reserved and chill, and I kind of like having the femme for that. It feels like it's the right fit, so I definitely think my femme side is a bit more relaxed, we'll say. As a guy, I am very, very, very tense. I am always very stressy and, like, I'm always on the edge of everything. I kind of live in almost a little bit of paranoia. I've always got my guard up. I don't know why. But there are nights when I can sit here at my PC and let the, like, feelings that I have relax and just I can be a little bit more of me. It's a nice feeling to have that, so I'm hoping this can be an outlet for that, so I can just be more chill and me. It sounds nice is what it sounds like, so. Always nice to be yourself. Yeah, especially when you have to spend your days hiding a bit of who you are, so. And being true to yourself. That too, yeah. I can't be myself completely unbridled in the real world. None of us can, but especially working so closely with family and living in a fairly conservative area, there are definitely things I would like to do that I cannot even try. So it's nice I can be here and be unapologetically me. And it's really, really nice. I can be who I want to be, and I don't have to feel ashamed or embarrassed of it, which I love. It's really nice. I'm going to try this real quick. Apply. I want to see how this works. Yeah, that's better. Now it doesn't dim every time I'm doing it. Perfect. I liked how it was. I like when the dimming effect is on for other people so you can see, but since it's just me, I didn't want the picture to go dim because it dulls all the colors on the standard image. And then you can't appreciate, like, her work on, like, well, because my eyes are closed and stuff, I'm not going to talk for a second. Check out, like, the eyes and all of the other details and colors she put into this. She did a really cool job with it, and I really like it, so I'm going to turn off the dimming effect right now. Let's see if that... I like it better already, actually. The longing stare. Yes. Wait, let me see if I can get my...
Yes, I will stare into your soul.
Oh, shit. Yeah, your new emote. Oh, shit. That's such a perfect emote for that. Say what? I love that name. That's great. Oh, shit, I love it. Viri made it for you. It came out adorable, Roa. She did an awesome job with that. It looks really cute. It's such a perfect reaction when you're like, what? Oh, man, it's great. I love it. Holy crap, how many emotes? You have 18 emotes? That's insane. Wait, 18 more. 19, 20. You have 25 emotes. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's awesome. What do I have now? I do think it's cool. I guess I have 15 now, which is crazy that I have that many. I still love all of these. Koi is actually working on new ones for me, which I'm very excited about. I used all my slots. I can imagine. I'm excited. Koi said she's making me... Well, I wonder, do I have the new one yet? I don't have it in, but I can show you guys. She made me one. Let me see if I can find it. Where's it at? Also, Koi did a new version of her character, and it looks insane. Let me go... Save image. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just put it in downloads. It's easy to find there. Where's my add image? That's fine. I'm not keeping this on. Downloads. Here it is. This is what Koi... Whoa, that's big. Okay. This is what some of the new emotes are going to look like that Koi's working on for me. Which, I mean, how cute are these? Like, this is... I absolutely love this. That's one happy cat. I know, right? She said she's working on updating her art style a little bit, and you can really tell because it's definitely still like her art style, but compared to the old emote, it's much more detailed and like in depth, while still not losing any of that very like cutesy, almost cartoonish charm that she has in her artwork. I really like it. It's really cute, and I'm excited to see what some of the other ones. This is of course the like happy smile one, so I'm excited to see what the other ones are that she's coming up with. These are, by the way, this is not commissioned. Koi's just doing this. She told me she wanted to update my mod or all my emotes because she thought the art style could be improved upon. I I won't say I disagree. I think, let me say this the right way. Sorry, I had to burp. I think Koi's art style is awesome. It was awesome before, and you're right, she keeps improving with each piece. So it started awesome because I love these old emotes. They're adorable, and they're like they're exactly what you want in an emote. They're not overly complex, but they're still very expressive. And she's not lost any of that, but now there's like that little bit more touch of personality in it. So it's like this perfect mix of what she did good before while still improving upon the original. So she's she said she wanted to do it because she thought she could improve, and I think she did improve, but I don't think it started in a bad place to begin with. I'm just excited to see what else she's going to come up with. So that's those, and I really like them. So yeah, that's that. But I guess that was all I had to say. So like I said, I'm kind of lo-fi tonight. My jaw hurts a little for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I keep getting these like uncomfortable twinges, so I'm gonna try to. That's another reason I'm feeling a little lo-fi tonight. Is take it easy and relax and vibe a little. Yeah, I give it the thumbs up as well. It's very cute. Do I have a thumbs up emote? I do not. I will just go with this one. The one it will probably replace. Oh man. I'm tired. Sadly, I can't find the artist of these emotes anymore. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame because those are cute. It sucks when a good artist that you like goes away. You hate to see that. Especially when they were good at what they do. It's like, some fall off, or some, maybe aren't. There's some artists who maybe aren't as, like, in demand, or some who aren't as popular, and it's like, it's always a shame to see, but, you still hate to see when somebody gives it up, Even if they weren't the most successful, they still had some promise. Alright. So, weirdly enough, I had these before I started streaming, like 2 years before. I just wanted art. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You can just want some art. Why not? There's nothing wrong with just wanting some art. Okay. Alright, so right now my quest is in Sumeru City. What is this? Sanctuary of Sirasthana. Cool. You can just go there, I guess. That's wild. House of Dana? Dana? Sumeru names hurt my head. Yeah, I am quite enjoying myself with this new femme model. I've always kind of had a bit of curiosity for, whoa, fancy opening doors. Jinyan, you're up. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I've always had kind of a interest to explore my other sides, and it's nice having that opportunity. So I'm excited to see how it goes. Where am I going? The dark side? Yeah. On the dark side. Whoa. On the dark side. Oh, yeah. Gotta be here somewhere, right? Maybe down here? This place is ridiculous. Oh, Dea. I want... Oh, and there's Nilo. Or Nilo. I don't know how you say her name.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Nilu. Okay, that's how it's said. Roa, pop quiz. On the dark side. Whoa. On the dark side. Whoa, yeah. Ba-dum, bam, 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 ba-da, bam, bam. Well, the dark side's coming now. Nothing is real. She'll never know just how I feel. Who sings it? Or what movie is it from? I'll take either.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But you made it in the end.
What do you think?
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
God, I love Dia's design. So friggin' cute.
Not completely.
It's like everything I love about Xinyan, it's just like dialed up to 11. She's like Xinyan's mom. That's what they should have had. This should have been... Her and Xinyan should be like... There should be like Xinyan's aunt or something, or mom, or whatever. Aunt would actually fit more appropriately, I feel like. She's cool auntie material.
Oh. And who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzerus Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
I do not know. Well, I can't remember the artist myself. I'm going to look it up. However, it was featured most prominently in the movie Eddie and the Cruisers. A bit of a lost gem that most people haven't watched.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Is that... Ah, yes, it's John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. On the dark side. The dark side's coming now, nothing is real, she'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows, she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Ain't nothing gonna save you from the love that's blind. Slip through the dark side and cross that line. On the dark side. Eddie and the Cruisers, which was, all the music was performed by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band for that particular movie. It was quite an entertaining spice merchant. What do you sell? Like, I don't think there are spices in this game. Touch it. So they sell literally spice. Hara fruit. Padisara? Padisara? Own 17 of those, 16 of those, 4 of those. those are expensive. Good thing I got money. What do you sell? Stall vendor. And you are? Okay. So I can't actually buy anything from you? That's disappointing. Toy seller, what do you have? No, I don't want to duel you. Why is it always a duel for... Somebody doesn't like Snezhnaya. Alright.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
These two seem like good friends.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
That's cool.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
I bet $5 when I click a button. It's going to be a cutscene.
According to legend, the Sub-Zeros
I would have lost
festival
$5.
was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Okay.
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
Her voice is very chill. I like it.
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the Divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Bodhisattvas on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea.
You sure it's not because you want in on the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
Okay.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
I realized I had part of my PNG cut off. I had to fix that. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Oh dear.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember.
Damn, you're cool.
I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and...
You're showing... yeah.
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Relatable. Somebody wants to come off a little tougher and harsher than they might actually be. Relatable. Oh, she was one of the ones I had to talk to. Perfect. Must be this guy I gotta talk to.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz
Yep,
around the
voice
festival
line.
this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
He's got a point. Okay. I'm guessing I gotta go after everybody with a... Yep, I gotta talk to everybody with a name over their head, right? Kumar.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Okay. That would be a kid's favorite part. Swoof, what do you think? Arf. Yep. Natural born singer. Arf. Let's talk to the older lady. Shrimati?
Ah, dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
Good
The
point.
Sub-Zeru's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
It's convenient we showed up at just the right time then. Who we gotta talk to? Oh, it's Dunyarzad herself. Okay.
One must act with gumption.
What a cool place. Very cool place. Alright, Dunyarzad, what's up?
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
Dang.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
That's cool.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
What? She leaves? You're allowed to leave?
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, what's shaken?
Slang? From you?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
Fair.
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
How do you know about that?
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan!
Okay.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia!
I goofed. I wanted to read what she said. Archive. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I won't get to read that until I'm done with it. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, where am I heading? There. I feel like I have to sneeze. I was right. I had to sneeze. This is fun being so chill and relaxed for a change. I'm always so high-strung. I'm in the right spot.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Fair.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
This is nice. This is the first time we've went to a new place and not immediately been a criminal since Mondstadt.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
In this town, never.
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Interesting.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Okay.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
It's unfortunate.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Fair.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
We will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
How does the makeup on her eyes keep changing color? It was like dark maroon earlier, now it's purple. How does that keep happening? Dia, what kind of magic are you doing? It's cool as hell, and it's pretty, but how do you do that? Nice. I think that counts as a... No, it doesn't. But that is a good way... Now I can read that I wanted to read. Okay. Catherine. Take your stuff. I think I'll reject that, thanks. Okay. Catherine. Oh, that's I did the wrong one first. Okay. Myself, you. Try it on. Okay. It looks absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself. Oh, that's what I goofed on. I missed one. I missed one line that I didn't get to read. I goofed and clicked too soon. All right, so now my waypoint is in Port Ormos. Boy, that's a hefty trip. Should be a way to pick up a wave rider around here, right? I could do that, but that seems like a lot of going places for no reason. The Alpine Woods is way too dangerous for me right now. I think I would be best to go here. Let's actually go here, and then let's jump from here to this place. Navigate to there, jump me to there. I want to pick up that missing teleport waypoint on the way through. Alright, let's boogie. How high is this? Kirara wall riding. Terminate this treacherous transport? Random event. Ayo. Oh, it's gone. Okay. It's like I'm heading the wrong way anyways. See if I can pick up that waypoint over here. That other teleport point's gotta be up on that hill. Yep, I can see it now. It just spawned in. Alright. Oops. Okay, both of you come here closer to me. Really?
Hold the line. Our bond is strong. Feel the beat.
Big hit. Nice.
Rest and rebuild.
I like that Kokomi's thing doesn't require any, ooh, that's a big sleeping... whatever it is. What on earth? What is over there? I don't see that anywhere on my thing. What on God's green earth is that? You know what, screw it. I feel like fighting. Let's take him out.
Dissipate. Allow me.
No. Really? My expectations were a lot higher. Come on, Jinyan. Get your feet in the dirt. Let's go. Nice. I see a treasure chest. So I'm gonna do a Snoop Dogg. I'm going to dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot. Whoa, big gears. Cool. Okay. Jinyan, ready? I'm gonna come in hard and fast on the big guy.
A new punching bag.
Pyrotechnics. Stand with me. Hold the line.
Shred till I'm dead.
Yeah. Allow me. Billowing surge. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel the beat. That's that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's one of those female assassin girls. They look so cool.
Terrified. Hold the line. Power cord. Our bond is strong. Express delivery. Time get.
Now you're testing my patience.
Let's try
Allow
this.
me. Dissipate.
Gotcha. We'll meet again.
Lost energy block. What? Okay. Weird. Remarkable chest. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
This new model's got a remarkable chest. I made the joke. I have booba now. I am a child. What the hell is this? Key of the Moon-Bathed Deep. Alright, I forgot I have that now. What is this? Emerald Tapestry? Cool. Okay. What is this? Okay. What does this do? That's it? That's all that does? It's just a bubble gun?
Let me
Okay. I mean, it's neat and all, but I definitely wasn't expecting that. This is just... Okay.
Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
Well, that's cool. So that just works like that now? I just have party poppers now? Well, that's neat. Alright, well... That's a thing I've got now. Oh, right, because this is where the... Golly, they have some big trees in this place. Okay. Port Ormos.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Okay.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict.
Know it all
But
in
does the core of
quotes.
30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Oh, that's all the further that was going. I expected there to be something else.
talk about hurly-burly. This place is busy. Well, guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru.
Hiya, Buffalo. How's it going, bud?
Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Wasabi, homie? Not too much. Just trying something a little different tonight. I was, well, I entered in a raffle to support a friend, and I ended up winning it. So, meet Gender Bent Soji. This is my new femme model. I wanted to try and use it, so it's my first night really using it, and so far I quite like it. It's very lo-fi and chill. I like it. I feel like I always have to be very high energy and like very wah, and I don't have to be that right now. I can just be soft, gentle, casual, carefree me. And I really like that. It's relaxing is what it is. I'm enjoying it quite a lot at the moment. So hopefully you like it as well. Like I said, I'll be perfectly honest, I am still getting used to it a bit. It's quite a change, but it's a change I like so far, so it's definitely not going to be perfect, or permanent, rather. Not perfect, permanent. I'm reading perfect somewhere else. I have something written down I'm trying to look at. But it's definitely not going to be a permanent thing, but it is nice to have, have a side when I need it, so... I kind of have this in like my bag of tricks now that I can use as well. Alright. Hang on a second, I'm getting a message. Let me check something. What is this? What am I getting? Oh, okay. Just that. That's not important. Wish I would have known that before I checked. That way I wouldn't have had to worry about it till later. But, of course, can't know till you look, so... Sorry about that. I was wondering why my phone was going off. Why am I getting pinged? What's happening now? Oh, that's tomorrow. Ooh, that... Okay, yeah, that I need to take care of. Definitely want to vote for that. Vote for that as well. That's a good one. Hang on, I'm getting a message about movie night from Yuki. I knew there was something else I needed to check. Okay. We'll see if that gets any more momentum. I forgot that's tomorrow night. I'm glad she messaged. I will have to make myself available for movie night tomorrow. Haha. But thanks for stopping by, Buffalo. It's always good to see you. Hopefully you enjoy hanging out tonight. I'm not talking as much tonight. I do have a little bit of a sore jaw, but that's also why I'm not with I'm on my PNG model. I wanted to try this anyways, and I'll be honest, moving around all the time and always being conscious of my presence and my motion is more than I can muster this evening. So it's all good, homie. Thanks for understanding. So, like I said, hopefully you like the new model. I quite like it myself. So this was made by a good friend of ours, Psychotic Kitten. It's Bunny's roommate. So she's very kind and made me this, which I really like. I think it looks really nice.
Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
Alright.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Okay.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Good idea. Elha?
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
Maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Fair.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
It's no good. I tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
Hello, T-Bold. How's it going tonight?
Have been posted along the streets now.
Welcome in, welcome in. Hang on, let me stretch. Oh, that snap didn't sound very nice. Ow. Yeah, that's what my muscles feel like. Sad Titanic flute. Man, I'm tired. Morning. Still recovering from dinner? Something like that. We had a lot of rain here, and I hit a local drive-thru for dinner because I was hoping to get home in time to plant some flowers. I put my window down to order, and the window never went back up in my truck. So I had to drive it all the way back across town with the window down in the pouring rain, with a jacket draped over it to keep the water out of the electric switches. And I had to put it inside my dad's shop until tomorrow morning when I can finally go and get it fixed. So, didn't even get to enjoy my damn dinner. Had to scarf it down and race across town. Oof. Sounds like a good time. I'm going to go with T-Bold's oof there. It was most certainly not a great time. Very frustrating evening indeed for me. So, happy it's kind of over and done now, and I was able to get the part sourced for the morning, so I'll be able to fix it, but it's just annoying to have to tear my entire door apart on my truck and put it all back together again and get a new part and have everything... I seriously, I got home, I was soaking wet. And, of course, I couldn't even plant my flowers because it was A, pouring rain. It was B, in my truck that now has to sit inside overnight. Luckily, the flowers got some water from the rain. They should live through tomorrow. I'll have to plant them tomorrow night quickly, though. And it's like, man, come on. At least it'll be fixed. Yeah, I'm happy I can get it fixed. It's just... it's annoying that it had to happen that way. It's like, man, come on. Couldn't it just went well for me one time, you know? Had to be a problem. It's unfortunate. But what do you do? Part of life, so... I'll get it fixed, and all will be well again. It's just, it kind of wore me out. It was a lot of stress. Matter of fact, that's, one of the reasons I'm happy I can sit here and chill and vibe with you guys tonight. It's actually another great reason I decided tonight was a great night to try out my first ever femme model. I have this is my new PNG I won in a friend's raffle. Well, T-Bold, I think you saw Psychotic Kitten in Miyuki's server. She was kind enough to hold a PNG tuber raffle, and me and Miyuki won. This is what I got. So this is my feminine model. I really like it. It came out really, really cute. So it's nice. I can sit here this evening and chill and relax, and I feel like Femme Soji is just a little more chill. I'm hoping to use this more when I have a night where I want to be a little more lo-fi and relaxed. I don't want to be so... I'll have my moments of high energy, but I won't actually be so, like, high-strung like I usually am. I'm usually always on the edge of my seat at all times. And this makes me feel like I can be a little bit more... I said lo-fi. Oh, nice. Looks good. Thank you. I really like it. I think it came out really cute. She did an amazing job, and I really like some of the details on it. It's very similar to my male model, but of course a little more well-endowed now, a little longer hair. I did give her Bunny's gender bend sketch of me, and it was really cool. She was able to incorporate in... When I told Bunny... with a femme model, I wanted it to have some makeup. It just seemed right to match like my facial markings and stuff. So she was able to kind of like replicate a little bit of like, well, what Jinyan has in this game, where she's got like that red detail. I don't know if it's quite eyeshadow or not, but whatever it is, I've got like that. It's like a little bit of a red haze around my eyes, and I really like it. I think it adds a little bit of subtlety, and it matches my shirt really well too. I like it. It just makes me feel a little bit more free, a little more relaxed, a little bit more on the vibey side. I don't have to be so high-strung and all the time. I can be a little more gentle, a little more cute, a little more... just a little more at ease. And I really like that feeling so far. It feels good. But yeah, so that's that. It's I'm enjoying myself tonight. It's quite a nice change. I enjoy it.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
Okay.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious indeed.
So, what's your plan?
Let's go to Jafar Tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
Reliable information's worth the price.
Alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Alright, where's Jafar Tavern? Oh, it's down here. Interesting. Alright, let's sail down through the gap here. Oops, oh, it must be here.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can...
Oops. Okay.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss?
Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Okay.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Okay.
All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Ruka Devata, a traitor? What are they talking about?
Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Definitely. Am I supposed to go here? Oh, it's literally right here.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I was trying.
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're, archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Okay.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Okay.
Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Okay.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Tell us more about the Oracle.
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Al-Haytham?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Should have saw that one coming.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Can we kick these guys' butts yet?
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
Can I get my Mora back?
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Uh-huh. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him!
Alright.
Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for your help.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
True.
All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
Student from the academia?
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about swordplay.
looks really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
Why does he have it?
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone, huh?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha, and wish to change their fate.
Fair.
Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
No, it's just up here on the left. How did I not see that sitting around? What the heck? I didn't even see that sitting there. I just came over here because I thought it's a cool place to go. Alright, cool. I made it.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is
I
it?
need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Oh god, Dory.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
I can just go get her out of my character inventory.
She's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
Okay.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Try to get a little more comfortable here. I'm being pinched and it's uncomfortable. I hate when you sit wrong and you're just uncomfortable and getting pinched in places. It's the worst feeling. Ow, and I'm sitting on something sharp. What is that? Oh, it's a tag of some sort. Maybe that's what's pinching me. Can I... Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, confirm.
Why do you want us to meet with...
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Question privileges?
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password.
Okay.
Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Okay, good to know.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
We'll do what we gotta.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Okay,
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Okay.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Oh, the left one.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
That makes sense.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value.
Oh.
Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Okay.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh,
okay.
And be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Good to know.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take that.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, Come find me at the Wikella Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Oh, literally right up the road here. Looks like this is the guy.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
There's some unripe horror fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch.
Every ship deserves the best.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Sorry to hear that.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Crap. Well, that's gone well. Wait, what was that? Oh. Why is that an option here? Quest line important items. Should be these. Ah. Okay. Taken by a Rish Bolon Tiger. Confiscated by a Matra. Packs in Sumeru City style. Purchase a small amount. Pack in Port Ormos style to purchase in bulk. Complementing a customer skill corresponds to hard fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in ears. Complementing a customer's erudition corresponds to hard fruit that causes heat stroke. What? Mouse customer, Rishobo Tiger, Matra. Okay.
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I prefer something that causes heat stroke, correct?
No, that's not it.
Shit.
The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
I hate being wrong.
Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please. Ringing in the ears. Okay.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos style, please.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Oh, hey, them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
I don't see any Matra. Must have run up this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay.
He ran that way.
God, why does this place have to be a maze?
Look, he's over there.
Am I heading? Yeah, I'm heading the right way. Ah, it didn't work.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from...
Nuvalet's bathwater. Good luck with the Genshin. Thank you. Good to see you. How's it going? Did you change your name, or is this a new person? Because you're not a new chatter. Did you happen to be Kaya's buttocks before and you've changed your name, or is this somebody new? Following since August 8th. That sounds like Kaya. Yep, okay, I thought that might have been you. One funny Genshin name to the next. I had a suspicious hunch, we'll say. But yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying myself playing some Genshin tonight. It's a fun way to relax on the evening, you know? Chill and vibe and just kind of lo-fi relax tonight. I'm enjoying it. I'll get through a lot of the story tonight. I always have sus Genshin names. I can't say I hate them. They're always a good chuckle. It's you never know what's coming next. That's funny.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Fair.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet mind Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Enough overtime.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
Fair.
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora. Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
This is true.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
That's a better idea, at
2
least.
million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
She's a swindler.
Whoa! That's a lot of Mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your hearts desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Okay.
We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen. I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Calm down, Paimon.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham.
Paimon, you idiot.
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're the one who's curious.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora. Excellent. Excellent! And then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Where does she keep
Hold on a
producing this?
second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Alright, I'll have a look.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
You've got this whole sales bit down to a... What the heck?
If dealings with Dory went smoothly enough, let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Hang on. Excuse me. What are the point of these if I can't make use of them? Tainted Blood, Monolith Fragment, Funerary Mask, Realm Dispatch, Canned Knowledge. What are these for? Oops. Okay, that seems to be a bit of a waste. Either he's going to be in on this whole thing, or we really did just help him out. Or he's screwing us somehow.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. There's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
I would almost expected him to be Matra at this point. Seems like that kind of swindler. Why do I have a message waiting? What's going on here? It's on Miyuki's server. Know Your Worth channel. What is this? That was definitely the ping. Oh. She's sweet. Alright.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
It's not a secret or anything.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Dang.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
Possible. And we would literally be God.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
Okay.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal's to find it too, isn't it?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
He watches probably Nahida herself.
As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Exactly.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Oh, really? That's unfortunate. We'll try the floater. Oh, am I going the right way? I am not. It appears as though my destination is over here. Can I make it all the way across? I sure hope so. This could take a minute. I do love my talking version of this one in particular. The regular one is nice, but there's something just a little bit more about the talking one that I really, really like. It's quite cute. I like it. I don't see him standing here.
All right. This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Fair.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Okay, cool.
Wow! Oh, hey, Thumb! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Okay.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
Yes, it does.
All right. Let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Okay. Oh, found him.
Pyrotechnics!
Rust and rebuild!
Power cord!
Covenant of the Deep!
I did it backwards. Crap.
Our bond is strong.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Okay, interesting.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Whatever's inside a knowledge capsule became a part of my memory.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. fight with the same composure as before.
Pyrotechnics! Dissipate! Amp it up! Yeah. Hold the line! Stand with me! Power cord!
What do we got, bub?
I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
That's basically 0.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay, where are you getting this funding, bro? Like, what? Achievements. Meet Dory and purchase canned knowledge. Use the canned knowledge to increase your combat strength. Cool. Oh, that's not what I want. Pretty location. I love when it lifts you up and you get to see the scenery of the entire world, pretty much. It's quite pretty. This might take some time.
Let's see Dory today and ask...
Alright. How conspicuous.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Uh-huh.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it. Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Fair.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
I'll buy the info.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
I love how she has a tagline for her own
We figured out where the
sales.
Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Smart
Turns
Alex.
out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al Haytham.
There's something over here. Oh. Seriously? I could have just rode the flippin' elevator? Would have been nice to know that was there. Yeah. You're not the cool mercenary girl I'm looking for. They have cool mercenary girls.
Al Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
No, that's good, I think.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you
there.
then.
Oh, good. I don't have that advanced time. I can just
Oh,
wait.
Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
I think I should be able to swim across here. Just to be safe, though. Run across here. Ah, my leg. My leg hurts. I don't know why. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Why not?
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Bring it on.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Let's dance.
That's close enough.
Dissipate!
Where do you think you're going? Law of the jungle.
Feel the beat!
Come on, coward.
Alright. Let's dance.
Pyrotechnics! Our bond is strong! Shred till I'm dead!
You want this one?
Nailed it. Cutscene.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Oh, cool. These cutscenes always kick ass.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
Sleight of hand works pretty well with him.
World, forget me.
What in Teyvat just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
That was wild.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, Hypatia did mention.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
It is what we heard at Irminsul.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back, too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery!
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Let's return to Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham. Until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Alright, well there's one. Nice. Making good progress. And we have a new one coming to the Sub-Zero's festival. So that was part 1 of 3 of the Sumeru quests. Claim Intertwined Fate. Nice. And look at that. 50 even. Just like it was planned to be. Now up to 51. 11 days, 19 hours. Who's on the next banners? I know it's Hu Tao and Neuvillette right now. Isn't it Venti and Wrathsley? Next Genshin banner. 4.1. To the stars shining in the depths. Neuvillette and Hu Tao. Wrathsley and Venti. Who are going to be the 4 stars? Okay. Who are going to be the 4 stars? Waterborne poetry. Oh. Okay. Oh, they make good on their lantern right promise to team up and write poetry. That's nice. Fingers crossed we don't get another rap from Hu Tao. Oh no. 100-pace hurling rights. Oh, looks like there's going to be a throwing game as well. Interesting. Why does it not tell me who the 4 stars will be? I want to know who the 4 stars are going to be. That's what I care about. Farina is coming. That's cool. Says here at least. Fontaine Guide. New codes. Prima Gems. Yeah, normal. Why? I want to know who the 4 stars will be. Oh. Bad luck. Let's maybe check this one. Banners. Ah, here we go. Nuvalet and Hutao, along with Diona, Singcho, and Fischl. That's not what I wanted. However, the 4 stars that will accompany them have not been revealed yet. How long ago was this? September 27th. So this is a few days old now. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Drat. I was hoping to find out myself. Alright, well... Methinks this is a good stopping point for tonight. I get the distinct impression the next quest is going to either send us to Lokapala Jungle or the Ashavan Realm in the Alpam Woods. And the third leg is going to send us off into the desert. At least that's what I think is going to happen. First things first. Let's see if we have any... We need a lot of ascension materials for her, and we can't go any further with Jinyan anyways. But she's looking good so far. How about my Kuki? Got plenty of Naku weed now, that's good. I can buy this at Stardust Exchange, but how much do I need? 6 out of 18. Oh, I can craft these, interesting. I think there should be a crafting bench here in Port Ormos, but where? Or not. No crafting bench at Port Ormos. Although I am just realizing I'm very near to a port. If I'm smart, I run out here to the end of this. Treasures always lie off the beaten path. And I'd be willing to bet there's some goodies if I go looking. Call it a hunch. They didn't put this structure out here for nothing. This is meant to be visited and explored.
Let's move out.
I don't see anything over there.
Breathtaking.
There's got to be something here. Really? Nothing at all? I'll bet you it's up there. They did not make this whole place for nothing. There's something in that little tower. I just know it. That's not openable. What? Oh, there's a chest here somewhere. I mean, come on now. That got me over the lip I needed it to. Kirara on deck. Really nothing up here.
Yep.
I have a hard time believing there's nothing up here. Like, if there's... Why... What is the point of a locale with nothing here? Is it just scenery? Seems very strange for a game like this. Bizarre. That big pyramid in the desert pulling stuff in. It's wild. Okay. Oh, I have an achievement. No. Cool. I think that's all of them. Alright, let's find somebody to raid tonight. Who all stuck with me tonight? It says I have 5 viewers. Who stuck with me? Roa, Buffalo, Smasher, T-Bold, Monk. Thank you guys all for hanging out and sticking with me. Bear with me a couple minutes more while I bonk some bots here. This one looks real. What about this one? Don't mind me, I'm just checking stuff. There's a bot. Found one. And bonk. How about this one? Well, this appears to be real as well. Yep. It says real person. Okay, cool. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. That wasn't either. There it is. Alright, who have we got? Return me to Twitch, please. Who do I have that I can raid? Okay. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm probably just going to call it a night, actually. I'm not seeing anybody I know well enough to raid at the moment. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to go and get some sleep as I have work in the morning. And, yeah. So, have a good one. Thanks, T-Bold. You as well. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Sleep well. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what time it is there, but if you're getting ready to sleep, you sleep well as well. And if you're not, well, save it for when you do sleep. So, almost 5 in the morning. Oh boy, yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to be up at that time, but I hope you get good rest when you're able to. I hope you weren't supposed to be asleep during all of this. But yeah, have a great evening. I'll be back on... Actually, I may not be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Goddess's movie night, so we may be doing that tomorrow in lieu of a stream. I'd like to do both if I could, but I may not be able to, of course. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, have a great night. My name's Soji, and I'm out of here. Have a good evening, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. Good night.